Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Puspen Dasgupta, an Indian ENT specialist by vocation and a YouTuber by avocation. I upload videos at 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time on each day of the week, and each day of the week follows a particular theme. The theme for Saturday, that is today, is travel. Travel videos documenting my travel experiences in the United Kingdom. If you are from India and you are visiting London and you don't have time to visit more than one place, please visit this one place that I will talk about in today's video. I hope you will like this video. Stay tuned. There are three UNESCO World Heritage Sites in London. One is the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. The other was the subject of my previous video, the Greenwich Prime Meridian in Greenwich, and the third one will be the subject of this video, the Tower of London. The Tower of London is an amazing destination, and if you are from India, please don't miss visiting the Tower of London. Why should you visit the Tower of London as an Indian? I'll get to it at the end of this video. This is one of the most amazing things about London, these maps. I would make an argument that they may be even more beneficial than Google Maps because they tell you how how much farther you have to walk in a 360-degree fashion, and they are really very helpful. So this is me looking at a map, and as you can see here, I was somewhere very close to the Tower of London. The Tower of London was here and I was somewhere here. I just had to walk straight. And the fun thing about Tower of London is it is in the heart of the City of London, which is the financial district of London. So you have all sorts of modern skyscrapers surrounding the oldest building in London, which is the Tower of London. Now I know whenever I say something like the oldest building in London is the Tower of London, there will be people coming up to me and fact checking. So this is one mea culpa immediately. The All Hallows by the Tower Church is probably an older building than the Tower of London. The Tower of London was made in the 11th century, if I am not wrong, and this building, as you can see here, was founded in 675 AD, and it is the oldest church in the city. In London, the word city refers to the city of London. It is not the entire location which is called London. City of London is actually a part of London. So it can be quite confusing to people who are not from London, but the term city is just a part of London, which is largely the place where the financial uh, hotshots are, big skyscrapers, big financial firms, sort of like Wall Street in New York. Apart from the All Hallows by the Tower Church, the other very interesting building very close to the Tower of London is the Hung, Drawn and Quartered pub. If I remember correctly, this was a pub, and a very interesting, funny, dark humor line is written here. I went to see Major General Harrison, hung, drawn, and quartered. He was looking as cheerful as any man could in that condition be. The picture that comes to mind whenever you hear the word Tower of London is this picture. This is the picture which comes up as the first result when you Google the term Tower of London. And of course, it looks exactly like this in real life as well. Believe it or not, this is not a Google image search download. This is a picture clicked by me. A very interesting animal or bird is visible here. More on this bird later. The Tower of London, during its various uh, avatars, has played different roles. At one point, it was a royal palace. At another point, it was a prison. and today it is a museum. When it was a prison, this was a separate gate for the entry of prisoners, especially traitors, aptly named as Traitors Gate. I'm not very certain, but I should have done this research before recording this video. I'm not very certain, but probably the character played by Mel Gibson in the famous movie Braveheart might have entered the Tower of London through this gate. I'll do my research and confirm this later. It is slightly ironic that after talking about the Traitor's Gate, I have a picture of myself. Um, I'm not a traitor to the best of my knowledge. In this picture, in the background, you can see a black, dark shadow. What is this shadowy figure here? Let me discuss this in greater detail. As previously stated, the Tower of London at one point served as a prison. However, in the modern day, the only prisoners in the Tower of London are the ravens. These ravens play a very important role and they are taken very good care of. They are fed great food and I believe they lead a very good life. I am not a raven, I can't really speak for ravens, but all the evidence suggests that they are leading a good, healthy life. Why are ravens kept as prisoners in the Tower of London? Because according to legend, if the ravens leave the Tower of London, the Tower of London will collapse along with the rest of the British Empire. As you know from history, the sun never set on the British Empire. It still doesn't. So the ravens are really the superstars in the Tower of London. Everyone wants to get a picture with them, and because they are tied to the fence, they can't fly away. So, as I said previously, the ravens are the only prisoners in the modern day in the Tower of London. A very, shall we say, interesting aspect of the Tower of London is the tour where they talk about the torture at the Tower. So, when prisoners were kept at the Tower at various locations in the Tower, the prisoners were tortured. So, there is a section of the Tower of London which is for the prisoners, where the prisoners were kept, and there is a different section where the royals stayed. I did not take a guided tour. Guided tours are available if you visit Tower of London, and they are amazing. But I did my own research, and so here I am standing in front of a place called the Bloody Tower. No prizes for guessing that not very pleasant activities happened inside the tower. Now, coming to the point why every Indian should visit the Tower of London if you are in London. If it is only one place you can visit in London, visit the Tower of London. Why? Because of this simple fact: the crown jewels are kept in London. And you know what that means. Do you not know what is meant by the crown jewel store? Jewels kept in the crown of the British monarch. Still did not get the hint? Look at this queue. People waiting in line just to get a glimpse of the jewels kept in the crown of the British monarch at various stages of history. Which jewel am I talking about? The Kohinoor diamond, of course. Sadly, photography was strictly prohibited, so I could not click a picture of the Kohinoor diamond. But this is all the more reason why you should visit the Tower of London if you are from India, because you get to see the Kohinoor diamond as close from as close as possible. You can almost touch it, but of course you can't click pictures of it. And of course, the only way to see the Kohinoor diamond is by taking the crown jewel store inside the Tower of London. The Tower of London is not free to enter. You have to buy a ticket. And once when you buy a ticket, the crown jewel store should be included in your ticket. However, please check that, because the one place you should go to inside the Tower of London is the crown jewel store, which is amazing. You get to see not just the Kohinoor diamond, you can see the Cullinan diamond, other uh, artifacts, other things that the British monarchs adorn their adorn themselves with, various kinds of weapons. It's really remarkable. But the single best thing about the Crown Jewel store from an Indian perspective is the chance to see the Kohinoor diamond from really close. As previously stated, the Tower of London is within the City of London, so you can see modern buildings from within the Tower of London. This is an amazing contrast. You are you are standing inside a building which was built probably in one in 1066 AD, that is the 11th century, and then you're looking at buildings which were built maybe 20 years back. And all of these buildings have big firms, mostly financial firms, and really cutting edge stuff is happening here. So it's the center of modernity in London, and you have the Tower of London, which probably is the oldest palace in London, right opposite the modern infrastructure. Really remarkable contrast. This is one of my favorite pics that I clicked. I was able to click the picture of the tallest building in London, that is the Shard. This is the Shard. You can see here this building. This is called the Shard. This is the tallest skyscraper in London. At one point, the Tower of London was the tallest building in London. Now you can click a picture of the current tallest building in London from inside the compound of the Tower of London. Perfect contrast between modern architecture and classical architecture. The old meets the new. Whenever you hear the word Tower of London, the other thing you think of is the Tower Bridge. Of course, because the bridge is near the Tower of London, it is called Tower Bridge. This bridge can be seen from inside the Tower of London as seen in this picture. And please don't think this bridge is called London Bridge. London Bridge and Tower Bridge are not the same. It is a mistake almost everyone who is not from London has made at some point in life. I have also made that mistake, but Tower of London is near the Tower Bridge. London Bridge is a little distance away and it is not at all fancy. It's famous, but not fancy. So the exit of Tower of London immediately gives you a beautiful view of the Tower Bridge. So you get to see two remarkable landmarks if you visit the Tower of London. If you visit the Tower of London, you get to see the remarkable things inside the Tower of London. And when you exit the Tower of London, you are greeted with this amazing view of the Tower Bridge. And of course, the Tower Bridge is one of the favorite selfie destinations in London. Everyone who has been to London has clicked a picture standing with the Tower of London in the background, with the Tower Bridge in the background. Everyone who has visited London has clicked a picture with the Tower Bridge in the background. This is one of the most common pictures clicked by tourists who visit London, and you get to see the Tower Bridge immediately after leaving the Tower of London. So please don't miss out on visiting Tower of London if you get a chance to visit London. And in the next video, I will talk about the Tower Bridge, which is also a remarkable structure. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching my other videos. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Take care. I hope I'll see you in the next video very soon. And please, quoting my favorite YouTuber, John Green, don't forget to be awesome.